Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my From Zero to Hero series. This is week 3 and day 4. In this episode we get some more YouTuber luck and we do some herblore, alongside loads of other different things like invention. Plenty of stuff ahead, let's get into it. Managed to slow by the codex at 14 mil. So now we read the codex and we need to make sure that we use Corruption Blast because that's the magic one. So now we have Corruption Blast, we're going to stick that on our bar and we can go do our bounties in God Wars Dungeon 2 so easily. I'll show you how to do it now. Before we headed off to God Wars Dungeon 2 to do the bounties, I wanted to buy gloves and boots of subjugation. I've got an offer in for the boots, but the gloves are a tiny bit too expensive. Gonna go do a Viswax and a rune shop run to get enough money to put an offer in for these. It's still nice, easy money doing this every day. Like, I should probably do it a bit more often because you get 100k just from making these nature runes. And then buying the runes from the shop is a couple of 100k and the Viswax is like 500k. So I should really do this all the time. I just either get sidetracked doing other things or I just forget because I'm trying to play on all my accounts and trying to be efficient on everything is sometimes quite difficult. Anyway, off to the rune shops. Gotta buy those airs, fires and natures for some nice profit. 83 Viswax second try, I'll take it, that's a good amount of profit. There we go, we turned our 1 mil into 1.6 mil and it took about 3-4 minutes. Now we can put that offer in for the gloves of subjugation alongside the boots and then head to God Wars Dungeon 2. Right, let's get a bounty. We want to get rep in Zaros. So we need to go kill Sliskian followers. Let's go. Look at this massive battle going on. Look at all of these. Oh my goodness. They're all Sliskian followers. So what I need to do is wait until they go fight over here. Chuck a Corruption Blast on one of them and it will spread to them all. And I can just keep doing that over and over again. You ready? Chuck a Corruption Blast into the crowd. It splashed. No. I need to pot up. I'll use Protect from Magic. It's spreading. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Right, they're moving. Corruption Blast as they move. Go. Look at that. It's so dumb. It's so good. And then I just gotta wait until they all die and you just get more and more rep. Like, my bounty progress is 18 already. Bounty's complete. We're done. Back we go to trade it in. I mean, if you also take a look at the loot on the floor, there's quite a considerable amount. So we can pick up stuff and disassemble it as well. It's not even that bad for parts if you pick everything up and disassemble them. Right, so we can hand in this bounty. And now we can get another one. And obviously we want to fight for Zaros. And now we got to go kill Seren. So let's go find some Seren people to kill. There's Seren people right here just running up. Let's go get them. Let's Corruption Blast them. Boop. And spread. Hey. Get some Seren bounty progress now. Wait for Corruption Blast to come back up. Use it again. Repeat the process. They deal a lot of damage to one another, so you don't have to deal too much damage, but your Corruption Blast hits like a truck anyway. Hey, we got level 89 magic doing this as well. That's pretty nice. Shows the really nice XP you get as well. So I managed to slow by the boots and gloves of subjugation so I can wear those. And I bought some more war tortoises because I need those while we're doing Vindicta. Hand in this bounty and that is the last one I can do for now. Let's take a look at our reputation in the Zarosian forces. We are 100 rep away from 50% drop increase. We're so close. One more bounty and we'd have 50% drop increase, or we could quickly pop to a different boss and get 50% increase. I don't think it'd be worth doing any other boss though, so tomorrow's bounty will give us a better increase. Until then, we're gonna have to make do with 25% increase. Really? I get a treasure hunter key and I think it's saying good because obviously loot beam and stuff. That's annoying. I actually just got a Dragon Rider Lance. Holy crap, yes! Oh, we did it! Oh, that was the last kill of this instance as well, right? I'm teleporting to the GE. I got a Dragon Rider Lance. Oh, the RNG from Vindicta. If I go to my beast tabs and I go to Vindicta, we have 47 kills and we've had the pet and the Dragon Rider Lance and a Dormant Animacore helm. Holy crap. Oh my, that's made me so happy. How much is the lance? It's 19.2 mil. Damn. I can't believe I got it so early. I sold the Dragon Rider lance and it sold for over mid. I'm going to sell the rest of my Vindicta loot and see how much GP I have in total now. So I sold all of my loot and my lance and I've got 22 mil. What do I do with this 22 mil? I feel like spending it on herblore would be the correct play, because then I can get bosses done so much easier. Because I can now do aggression potions, being over 82 herblore, I'm going to give them a try, see if I can make some money with the aggression potions using the modified head, the scroll, the well, and the Botanist Amulets. And it normally works really well and you make a good amount of money. So let's see if I can make some money while getting good herblore XP with some aggression potions. Let's give it a try. I'm going to be making my own unfinished potions as well. Because of the unfinished potions prices being all out of place, I tried to insta-buy some and they're insta-buying way over mid. Whereas I can buy the clean herbs for around mid. I know it'd be slightly less experience an hour because it takes twice as long. But I'm making money while making these unfinished potions anyway, so I'm happy with that. I bought 400 herbs, going to turn them all into unfinished potions, and I'm trying to buy some Syrian Ash over time as well. If the Syrian Ash doesn't buy over time, I'll just insta-buy it and try it that way. With me making my own unfinished potions, even insta-buying the Syrian Ash should still be profit. So I'll come back when I finish these 400 unfinished. Damn, that was a lot of procs. 493 bloodweed unfinished potions made with 400 of the actual bloodweeds. Now to see if my Syrian Ash is bought. If not, we'll insta-buy them. They weren't buying over time, so we just insta-bought them instead. And now, the last component we need is a Botanist Amulet. The Botanist Amulet has 5 charges. So it costing about 7k is what, 1500 GP a charge? What the Botanist Amulet does when it procs is it uses a charge but gives you an additional dose and turns a 3 dose into a 4 dose. It might not sound like much GP. And it normally isn't, but with aggression pots being so expensive, it's a lot of GP. You gotta remember, every time this amulet procs, you're making around 16k for 1 dose. Take away that 1.5k and you're making just under 15k every single time it procs. This is a lot of added money that you can put into your profits. This working alongside the modified head add-on, the well, and the scroll should lead to some nice amount of GP profit whenever I'm making these. I'll check how much money I made at the end and I'll either sell the 3 dose or 4 dose, whatever's selling better. So I'll check both and sell whatever one is selling for more. I'll explain how I do that when I get there, but for now we got to finish making these and utilise all of these awesome buffs to hopefully make some money. The only downside to this is you use up a lot of Botanist Amulets, and once they're used, they have an unstackable state. The way you get around this is you then make a new preset with one of these ones that is not stacked, and it will start using these instead of some of your stacked ones. So once you get like 20 in your bank, switch to using these ones, it will use them all up, and then start using these again, and it will unstack them. You just need to do this back and forth loads. It's kind of annoying, but it's definitely worth it. What I meant by seeing whether 4 or 3 dose was better money was you sell them and see how much it is per dose. So if I divide 57,502 from the aggression pot 4 doses by 4, it works out to be 14,375 GP a dose. If I do it with the 3 dose, 43,131 GP divided by 3 is 14,377 GP. So 3 dose aggression pots are literally 2 GP more right now, which means I could probably do it either way and get pretty much the same amount of money, but we'll sell the 3 doses just because they're a tiny bit more. Sometimes they're like 50 GP different per dose though, so it's really worth checking out per dose whenever you're selling stuff. So the materials that I bought cost me 22.5 mil. And I sold the pots for 22.4 mil. Plus the 2 extra makes 22.5 mil again. So I sold the pots for exactly how much I bought the materials for, which was 3 XP. But then with the extra procs we're making the unfinished, we had more unfinished left over and we had 750k in those. So we actually profited 750k from making like 400 and odd from scratch. That means in an hour, if you were going to make them from scratch, that's like 2.5 mil profit. That's not bad at all right now. Very happy with the amount of GP I can make doing this, so I'm going to take advantage of this and do this for as long as possible. So I'm not going to use the herbs this time around. I'm going to just buy unfinished and see if I can still profit. If I can still profit that way, I'll do it. If I can't, then I'll just go back to doing it this way. Okay, with the price that it cost me to insta-buy these Searing Ashes and these unfinished potions, like I said, the price is rocketed up recently and it's all out of whack. It cost me 21.8 mil to buy them all and I only got 21.2 mil back. This means I lost 600k doing this and it's just not worth it. I'm going to make them from scratch and actually make a profit. That way I can profit while getting to overloads. So back to buying the actual bloodweed herbs rather than the unfinished potions and then just insta-buying the ashes, using those and making a bit of money. 87 herblore there. That means that we can potentially get 2 more levels and we'll actually be able to boost to overloads with a pulse core. Although obviously pulse cores aren't reliable, but while I'm training herblore, I could stock up on some supplies for overload, so if it does happen from a pulse core while I'm training at 89, I can make some overloads. That seems like the best way to do it, so I'm going to keep making money with these aggression pots from scratch, track my progress as we go, see how much money I can actually get to, and see how much XP we can gain while making the money. We've already got a full level. I had a bit of bonus experience from daily keys, but this amount of experience you get from this is very high anyway. Just making like 500 aggression pots is over 100k XP anyway, and it takes no time to do. So very happy with the amount of XP I'm gaining, very happy with the amount of money that I'm making doing them from scratch. All round, very good. 88 herblore coming in. Once we hit 89, we can kind of just sit here and wait for that pulse core while training. This means that I need to go and buy the actual ingredients for all the extremes and overloads though at 89. Man, this really annoys me when people do this. I don't have enough money to take advantage of it, but if I had more money, I'd buy out all of this dude's aggression pots. He's selling them 11k under mid. But because he's selling them 11k under mid, it's just ruining the margins and I can't sell mine. I can buy like 10 of them, that's all I can afford, and I can make like 100k from that, but if I had more money, I'd invest in this right now. Whenever stuff like this happens, it's always good to take advantage of it if you can. Obviously I couldn't because I didn't have tons of money, so while the prices are completely messed up, I'm going to head to the Abyss and slow sell mine. There we go. They sold, and we're so close to level 10 on our obliteration staff, so we'll get that, siphon it, get some nice invention XP, then go back to doing some herblore. I'll probably alternate this the whole time. Got my obliteration staff to level 10. It can't go any further until I'm 60 invention. So siphoning at 10 gives us level 8 XP. It's not great, but it's the best we can do right now. Once we hit 60, we'll start siphoning it at level 12. But we still got a level and we're nearly 53 now. Time to buy some more materials and do a little bit more herblore. But one thing I do want to do is get some Ganodermic. So I bought Ganodermic top and legs and 4 augmenters for them. They're a very cheap way to disassemble for some really good experience at level 10. While being in the Abyss, using scavenging to get some extra components, siphoning my staff won't really be enough invention XP. And I don't really want to use crystal halberds anymore because I'm going to be focusing on mage. I want to get 99 mage. So going to the Abyss, AFK in there with magic and using Ganodermic to disassemble for invention XP and siphoning my staff is going to be a very fast way to do it. I've made a fair amount of money with Vindicta and with these aggression potions. I have some more unfinished potions sitting in the bank and stuff, and I think I had like 27 mil total. So spending a couple of mil here really won't hurt too much, and we'll still have plenty of money to use on herblore. Then whenever my aggression pots are slowly selling, I'll go into the Abyss with this setup, get invention experience, get magic experience, then go back to doing herblore, try and unlock overloads. See, there we go. We've got our offer in, selling our aggression potions that we've made. Now we're going to go head off into the Abyss and do some magic training while these sell. Don't know how long they'll take, but we've got to get our invention up anyway, so might as well. The aggression pots are selling so slowly. We've sold 12 out of 417 now. I guess this is a good thing to do though. I do need to level up my invention, so AFK in here isn't the worst thing. But I really just want to train herblore to get overloads to go back to Vindicta. But I refuse to train herblore and lose money when I can do it this way and make money. It's just frustrating because I have to do this in between. But then again, I do it anyway, so I'm not really losing out on any time when I'm selling it because I'm always getting invention gains while selling the potions. I just thought I was going to grind this all out at a later date. Hey, 76 summoning just from consuming charms. That's pretty neat. For some reason the same thing happened. The camp died really quickly and I couldn't get all of my supplies, but we're trading them in for some farming XP. Managed to get 61 farming. Hey, I just got 90 magic. Nearly 2,000 total as well. Oh, I can siphon my obliteration. See if it gives me an invention level. Should definitely give me one. Yay, I got 54. 6 levels and then I can get things to level 12. Managed to sell all of our aggression potions and we bought some Botanist Amulets. Now we can go back to making some aggression pots and then we'll go into the abyss if the aggression pots take ages to sell again. 89 herblore isn't too far away. The aggression potions are managing to sell at a decent price again instantly, so now I can quickly go back and buy more supplies. Managed to get 89 herblore, so now we can theoretically boost to overloads. But there's some other potions I want to make before starting on the overloads, and they're replenishment potions as well. And I also kind of want to make holy overloads, so getting to 90 herblore could be a thing, so then I can boost to 97 for holies. I have to unlock these 2 recipes from the shop in Prif. The first one I was talking about was a replenishment potion. It boosts your adrenaline and then restores your stats with a super restore and gives you some prayer as well. This is super handy to have, especially if you use something like Sunshine and you follow it up with this, you can get to your thresholds really quick. So I'm going to buy a replenishment potion. And I'm going to buy the Holy Overload potion because Holy Overloads actually work out cheaper per dose than normal overloads, but I'll cover that in more detail later on when I actually make them. So that was 900k to unlock both of those recipes, and now let's go make some replenishment potions. Using them for Adren during boss fights helps significantly. Super Energies 3 dose wouldn't buy, so I bought 4 doses. I can just decant these ones into 3 doses. Then I bought Papayas. You add those to the Super Energies to make Adrenaline. Then you use a 4 dose Super Restore and a 4 dose Adrenaline potion with a Crystal Flask to make the replenishment potions. So let's go make like 150 replenishments or something. It cost me like 1.8 mil. Now also I want to invest loads into extremes to make into overloads. So I bought the cheapest doses of each thing and then I bought the secondary ingredients. I still need to buy the mud runes and the Grenwall spikes and the Torstals for overloads. And then while I'm making the replenishment potions, if I get a pulse core boost, I can make all the extremes and go on from there. Hopefully we can make overloads soon. Okay, we got a pulse score, so we want to do the highest tier extreme, which is the super ranging. Let's get these Grenwall spikes out. Let's get the super ranging out. Save that preset. We want to make the extreme rangings because they are the highest tier ones. Then we'll make the extreme magics and the extreme defenses. We're already a high enough level for the extreme strengths and attacks, so if we can make loads of these, this is going to be super helpful. Try and make as many of these as possible, so if I get another pulse score, I can start making overloads. That'll give me loads of experience, and it may even level me up to level 90 by the end of all these extremes and stuff anyway. And if it does, then we can boost to holy overloads as well. Come on, Jagex, give me good RNG with those pulse scores. Making my first combo potions on this account, making these replenishment potions. Probably going to be able to make like 150, 160 of them. These are going to come in so handy with every boss I do. I literally take these replenishment potions everywhere on my main. Now we just got to wait for that last pulse core and we can make some overloads. I've got a preset ready, so I could just click the bank chest, press number 2 and it has my overload preset with all of the stuff I've got. I've made every single extreme and I've got Torstals ready for those overloads whenever that pulse score gives us 96. Until then, it's continuing these replenishments. Managed to get a pulse core buff, so I exited to the lobby to reset its timer. It means when I log in I can click the well, quickly make a couple of inventories of overloads and then lobby before my stats are reduced again. I'm lagging really badly because I'm trying to render a video at the same time. And yeah, it's not the best in World 84, but we should be fine. I need to lobby again now. It's still 96, so then we should log back in and we'll still be 96 and the timer will be reset. I think it's 30 seconds and then your stats are lowered again. So you can make a couple of inventories. I only made 2 because I was lagging and it's a bit difficult when things vanish. But just going like this, making your overloads and lobbying every time is very, very useful. I made lots of overloads and the aggression pots that I made aren't selling, so I thought, hey, let's go get some invention gains, get this Gaino to level 10, siphon my staff a couple of times, then start making some perks and do Vindicta with overloads tomorrow. So to end this day off, I'm going to AFK the Abyss. Now that we have overloads and everything, we just need some better perks. AFK in the Abyss for some invention levels now will help with those perks because I will unlock some new ones that I want to get. Nice way to end the day. But like I keep saying, I haven't done too much bossing. I would have done more Vindicta if I didn't get that lucky lance. But that lucky lance just allowed me to do a day of herblore and get overloads already. I do have to get one more level. I am very close to it. I am 100k away from 90, and then a pulse score would boost me to holy overloads. So I'll probably do that tomorrow after some invention training too. So a couple more hours of the day left to do some invention training, and then that'll be it for day 4. My staff's just about to hit level 10 and I can siphon that, and my Gainothermic top and legs are 6k away. So I'll be able to get these done very soon as well, disassemble those and then get the second pair up to level 10 as well. Probably siphon my staff once or twice more in that process. So now it's level 10, let's give it a nice siphon. And we got to 55 invention. We are 156k away from 56. With these Gaino top and bottoms, we should be able to hit like 58 when we disassemble them both. And then we only need the second pair to get to level 60. Then our items can start going to level 12. And we should unlock the ability to do a couple more perks very soon as well. Got my 2 pieces of Gainodermic to level 10 ready to disassemble. Both pieces are going to give nearly 500k invention XP each. So we've went from 55 to 57. And doing the legs, we went from 57 to 59. Definitely going to get over 60 once we've done this other pair of Gainodermic top and legs. With 59 invention, but we have our 2 more pieces of Gaino to disassemble and our staff to siphon. So if we siphon the staff, that should give us 60. There we go, now with 60 invention. If we disassemble these 2 pieces of Gaino, should be able to get a lot of levels. There's 61 and 63. 63 invention. The gains are coming strong, but that will be it for this episode. Tomorrow, with the overloads we've made, I'm going to go do Vindicta, and I'm going to do some QBD and see how much more money I can make in an hour at QBD with overloads versus what I was doing at the start of this week. Then it will be progressing invention a bit further for Araxor. And until tomorrow, see ya.